Seconds before daring to inhale again.
Yeah.
Reporting. Cat breath detected. Actually, cat breath not detected. Avoiding detection of cat breath.
Yes.
Cat breath avoided.
Cat breath definitely present. Evading.
Basic measures.
Quick, pull a George Bush.
Don't inhale.
George Bush?
That was
Where's the Clinton?
That was Clinton.
Okay, Paul Clinton. Well, I don't know. Quick, pull a Bill Clinton sounds lewd in various ways.
Yeah, George Bush snorted.
He did inhale.
Through his nose. At least that's what his
Good job, Brain.
college buds
I almost asked, what else could you even inhale with? The mouth.
Yes.
It's called the mouth. And technically the eyelids.
Wow.
The lacrimal drains are connected to that whole labyrinth. Which is why if you hold your nose and
your eyeballs.
you'll hear you'll sometimes get a little whistling coming from your eye.
Oh my god, I never had that. And I've never seen
It doesn't let a lot of air through, but no.
go up the eyes. I have seen people snort milk out their nose, but that's a different kind of thing.
Yep. Nose, ears, eyes, mouth. All connected via the throat zone.
Yeah. Though you would have difficulty squirting things out your ears unless you have like a perforated eardrum.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah.
Which is why when you're doing the eye trick, you actually want to bolster your eardrum a little bit by pressing in your ears a little. Give it some positive pressure to resist the pressure you're facing on the other side. And also don't force it too hard. Because you don't want to cause a perforated eardrum. A ruptured eardrum.
Yes. Nightshade says Charybdis. I assume talking about the storms that I mentioned.
I would think so.
No, I just said that it's storming here, and so it's possible that we'll get knocked offline.
Wasn't Charybdis a very large eddy?
Basically, yes. Oh, yes.
Hey, Keith.
Hello.
He says, howdy, Daniel Lamar.
So, before we start, or actually, no, I can talk about that after we start. Go ahead and take off the starting soon, and where's the cursor? There it is.
You should enable that thing where you press control and makes the cursor go whoop.
And it disappeared again.
Cursor pings are technically for people with bad vision, but they're also great when you have too many screens and one of them is very large.
There. Okay.
Where did I leave the cursor?
Good evening, Internet. It is 8:08 p.m. on Thursday, March 17th, 2022. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
At least you're wearing some green shorts.
Yes, I'm wearing green shorts. I forgot to wear green when I went out earlier. Had a doctor's appointment.
I have a green cat toy.
That doesn't count. You're holding a green thing.
My watch reflects green.
I
Do
don't
I have to
know.
go get my freaking Emerald class ring so people don't pinch me?
I mean, I'm not going to pinch you. But like you could wear a green hat or something.
I've got a green soda bottle.
Wear that on your
green hat.
yeah.
Fascinating.
There you go. Anyway, welcome to Thursday Throne. I'm your host, Mark Amsrai, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel. That was my mom a minute ago.
My name is May.
Sure it is.
Mom, I am May, the producer.
Yes, May the producer. Excuse me.
I get to have
She may or may not.
an online NIM identity. I'm not just a mom, alright?
I never said you were.
But that's my favorite job.
Oh, thanks.
What subset of the population calls them NIMS and not handles?
The elderly part of the
Handles,
population.
usernames.
Avatar, NIM.
Avatar usually applies to the little picture that goes next to it.
But the little picture has a name. My little picture is a
Marmot.
marmot, yeah, eating a cherry.
My little picture.
So I
my
read
little
it. It was
picture.
a marmot that I took a picture of.
Anyway,
My little marmot. My little
tonight we're going to be continuing La Pucelle Tactics. More grinding, yay.
Again.
Still, this is session number 52, I think.
Oh, we're still grinding? Be right back.
I don't know.
Nothing.
He's getting a pepper mill. I bet you he's getting a pepper mill.
He's starting with a dopey joke.
Yep, he's getting a pepper mill.
Salt or pepper?
No,
You know, we're gonna have to get
Both?
no.
like the curse jar where you have to put money in for every curse. We're gonna have to get a dopey joke jar, which will be a combo sad trombone jar.
And any like bathroom or gross out thing. You're going to fill that up pretty quick.
You'll have to pardon my carrot top of the prop comedy there. It's just like grind. Pardon me.
Oh Lord. Okay, you just say pizza, so we won't charge you for the belch.
Yeah, that wasn't even as
Ate something is pretty accurate because we both just ate something.
yeah, and that wasn't even as like egregious as some belches you have emitted. So that's fine.
Yeah.
That is permissible.
Half a dozen freebies on that.
Oh yeah, because belches happen.
Yeah.
But you can definitely go too far with them.
Yes.
Not-
yeah, and you usually know.
And you do. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, blazes.
Anyway,
He says, Happy St. Patrick's Day, XC. Cool. Well, excuse you.
okay. Come on, computer.
Okay, computer.
Oh. Like Radiohead. Oh, this isn't even pointed at the right.
Thank you. Run again.
There we go. Oh, that is a bit too loud. Okay, so the thing I was going to mention regarding St. Patrick's Day is the Chicago Bears Twitter account made quite a faux pas earlier. I'm sure it was entirely accidental. I don't think it was. I don't think they were. I don't think they intended for their tweet to be about sectarian politics. But you know how Chicago usually like dyes the river green for St. Patrick's Day? They tweeted a photo of the river being the color, the team color for the Chicago Bears, which is orange.
Let me guess. That's a Catholic color.
It's a Protestant color.
Oh, it's Protestant, sorry. Mmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Never mind, it should actually be blue for St. Patrick.
What?
His actual colors were like a couple of shades of blue.
Oh, huh.
And that's what he wore while he was working as a Sensible Miracles. And, like proselytizing up an island.
It's tradition. It's a tradition thing.
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily know that, but that's like in the canon.
Green got associated with him after the fact, mainly because Lol Emerald Isle and his whole thing with the Clover and the Trinity, which was just considered a really clever explanation. And so to honor him for that stroke of ecclesiastical genius, apparently, he got associated with the Green of the planet. And the Isle he did a lot of conversion in. Now, admittedly, I know most of this from Wikipedia, so take that with some salt.
Yeah, it's certainly
Say win.
it's certainly not the least reliable source out there.
Oh, definitely not. There are sadly much less reliable sources than Wikipedia these days.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Wikipedia has always been a fairly decent jumping off point.
Right.
Here's a lot of stuff to look into.
Yeah, it's it's a compiled list of primary resources,
Or maybe secondary ones.
or maybe secondary.
It's a good place to start to find the primaries.
Yes.
Okay, Brandon inquires, what PS2 emulator you use?
I use PCSX2. I don't really have a reason why I chose it over others, at least not that I recall.
Personal Computer Supercross 2.
I'm sure I did more research at some point in the past to determine that this was the one that I wanted, and have just stuck with it out of comfort, and also because that simplicity of compatibility of save files.
Yeah, it's just like, it's there, it's been there across several hard drives, it still works.
I still have the save files from it, which might be intercompatible between emulators for all I know, because I know that they make adapters for the memory cards themselves, so it would make sense that they format the save files in exactly the same way.
And like that FFCEU and Visual Boy Advance.
Yeah.
So my Eternal Duelist Soul save files from when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In high school.
Yeah, and I mean, FCE Ultra and its successors are still pretty dang good when it comes to NES emulators. I actually use a different one now because it was recommended, but I can never remember what it's called.
And admittedly, the NES is a solved problem these days.
Mostly, yeah. Like
pretty much known to the transistor level for the most part.
Yeah.
As far as logic cares.
And in fact, the guy who made Nesticle way back in the day is now making a transistor level emulator of the NES.
Which is a silly thing to do, but today's machines are freaking monsters and can get away with it.
Yep. But it means that the if you have heard of the weird Dragon Quest III speedrun tactic of placing the Famicom on a hot plate, this will be able to mimic that.
And before we start emulating cartridge tilt,
Yeah,
that would actually be easier. Like, a lot easier. Though the settings would be complex.
Yeah.
It's like, what pins do you want connected to what pins? What pins stay open because of the tilt? Like, what's shorted? What's on the wrong pin? you could ostensibly run impossible tilts that would require like a bent cartridge or a folded cartridge. And that's just weird and wrong. But the possibility spaces allow for weirdness.
Be gone!
I'm staring at the chat, no one said anything.
I
Meeson.
didn't even break a
That's- Yeah, I was.
Because all I can see is chair.
Yeah. I popped open the start menu.
Population chair.
I actually don't know if it's pronounced Meson or Mason, but Mesen is the NES emulator I use now.
I'm sorry.
Messing. Let's make it a mess.
But, you know, like, similar to how people stuck with ZSNES for years just out of comfort because it was what they knew, and at one time it was really quite impressive. The thing that remains impressive about it is no longer relevant, however. That being that it was programmed entirely in assembly, and as such, it was the fastest Super Nintendo emulator out there.
It's still really cool that it was built in assembly.
Oh yeah, that part is
That's
cool.
on the same level as Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, but like, unless you're still running a Pentium 2,
This!
I wouldn't really worry about that aspect of it over any of the other quality aspects that you could get through other emulators.
Now, if you're a computer engineering major and you want to like run something on your homebrew processor,
Yeah.
the only thing is you'll have to implement. Oh god, you'll have to implement x86.
Hmm.
You have to implement x86 up to the Pentium 2 standards, like MMX instructions and stuff. I'm sorry, maybe you don't want to do this. Ignore what I'm saying. Whatever you do, don't print out the manual. You don't want to print out the x86 manual. It's you don't have enough paper. Your mom yells, "Skilla!"
What?
After that, JD yelled Charybdis.
Oh. Is that like Marco Polo, but like Greek?
Or maybe like
Or
a streetcar named Desire.
yes,
Skilla!
a streetcar named Argo. Skilla!
Sparkly dog flies overhead. You're like the stupid romance movie trope. Skilla! Charybdis! Skilla!
Let's see. But yeah, for Super Nintendo emulators, you have two really good options now. There's really probably more, but you have BSNES, which is an excellent low-level emulator. That means it handles handles every operation in exactly the same way that that the original hardware would. And then SNES 9X is the best high-level emulator, which is to say that they don't bother modeling the exact behavior of the hardware, just the way that just as long as each input matches, as long as every output matches the input provided.
I
got you your Flintstones fighting.
Those aren't Flintstones.
Oh, no.
Those
they're
are
not.
bees.
Bees? Those aren't honey wongy birds.
Oh,
They're beesy weezy.
relatedly, did you get my the
No.
time release melatonin that the doctor recommended?
Time release?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, okay.
Did you get the did you get the strawberry eggs?
Strawberry eggs? Interesting.
That's some anime, isn't it? Like,
I
my me strawberry eggs.
yeah,
or something like
I
that?
my me strawberry eggs.
I know. I've heard the name. Strawberry eggs. Sounds like something Homer Simpson would say. Strawberry eggs. Merge. I go get eggs for Homer. Get strawberry eggs. Homer G.
Merge.
What is his character arc?
You better get one.
Strawberry eggs. I'm amusing myself so much with this idiocy. Just gonna say something.
I must be strong.
Let's see, talking about the no-level emulation. Trying to think of note 7 joke. Ah, yes, S90. I find it amusing that S9X, the SNES 9X is like one of the good ones now.
I mean, it always was one of the good ones. It's just that for
Well, I
a
guess
while.
it was just used by dope unregistered hypercams too. Because I mean, how many crappy old Let's Plays had people loading state like SNES 9X and SNES 9X?
Well, yeah, I mean, SNES 9X is, you could do that. Like, you could easily capture SNES 9X because it was a Windows program. ZSNES, like, even...
You could capture it on your unregistered hypercam too.
Well, hold on. ZSNES was originally coded as a DOS program, which would make it difficult to capture. But like even the Windows version, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I tried to capture ZSNES at some point in the past, and just gave up because, like, there have been occasions with other games, like, you know, old games that like to run in the exclusive full screen mode, that when I try and capture them with XSplit, as soon as the game takes focus, it goes blank in the capture. Like, it captures nothing. So I imagine that that's why those people would be going with SNES 9X rather than ZSNES. Boxing.
Apologize, push-ups, spank boxing.
That
sounds
questionable.
That sounds like a weird webcomic or something. From one of those one corners of the internet.
Actually, go ahead and cap that out.
Confess to push-ups. Come to confession at the Iron Church.
My life has been in vain. Ah, that hurts. Okay, how are those items doing?
You know, hanging out. I got a little 9-5 ride going on.
Right, I was... What level was I going to try and get it to? 15, I think.
Whoa. You're going to have absorbed that many stats?
I mean, like, 5 stats from 3 different things.
Alright. Freaking God, Rod.
I mean, I'm just going to feed it other rods.
Sounds kind of blessing.
Yes.
Just gonna feed it guys named Rod. That's me. Ah, that's the correct level.
What?
42.
Ah.
That's a good level. Nice little multiple of 7, 3, and 2 there.
17, 17, 17, 19, 17, 17.
Pumpkin! Oh, crap, pumpkin factorial?
What's...
What the heck are the factors of pumpkin?
Yeah, what is 1 minus... or what is pumpkin minus 1?
Is this in radians?
Maybe it's in pumpkins.
If that's the case, it'd be 0, I assume.
Yeah. In which case, pumpkin factorial would just be pumpkin.
Unfortunately, we don't know if that's the case.
Yes.
That's the special easy case. That you get if the professor is in a good mood. You know, the amount of college jokes I make, I wonder if I have PTSD from engineering classes or something.
I mean, who doesn't?
People who didn't take engineering?
Exactly.
Walks to the kitchen, makes some kind of remark. Trots over to the scratcher.
Meow. Vince buddy.
I didn't even
He
break a
audibly
sweat.
decided on something. That was strange and cute.
Mhm.
He's wandering around the kitchen thinking, he's like... He's like, first I need to get in the classroom. Scare study. Good. Now for the next step. This time, Vera kicked it apart. No wonder she's got like an axe bomber.
Not bad, huh?
Murder Princess Adventures continue. Starring Princess Murder Pants.
Murder Pants.
Butterfly Kitty Jerk Fairy. And some other people who were there.
The aptly named Sir not appearing in this film.
Gotcha.
Nice.
A most impressive battle.
Not really. It fell on your sword. Like a wave dashing itself against the rocks.
Leave it to
Wave
me.
dashing.
Here we go.
This isn't
that was
Smash
fun.
Brothers. That ain't Falco.
Close.
I've got your wombo combo right here.
Did you just call him Sweetie Pooter? Scooter Pooter.
That's still weird.
I mean, it's not that weird.
That
It-
place
it-
he scoots and boots.
It at least rhymes.
Why'd they catch you off guard to such a degree?
I wasn't expecting it.
I mean, come on. If you're gonna call something scooter pooter, it's definitely you're implying it's scoots and boots. .com. Lightning Child. Because that people.
Lightning.
It does 3 damage and 3 different damage. 3 damage or 3 other damage.
What?
Lightning Bolt was 3 damage for 2 mana, right?
3 damage for 1 mana.
Oh. No wonder they split. That was OP.
It was part of the original 3-for-1 cycle.
It was target creature or player, I guess?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they split. Okay. Because they split into, like, lightning thing and thunder thing. And 1 attacked player, 1 attacked option.
Confess. Here we
But yeah,
go.
all of the
Holy wind.
each color had its own
I'm the best.
3-for-1, and that was reds. Had its own that was like thematic of what that color,
It hurts things.
yeah, of what that color did, at least, you know, at that early stage in the
It's the same flavor as the Portal Sorcery Lava Axe. I forget how much mana, but just 5 damage to target player.
yeah. I think
5 damage.
I think it was 5 mana, which made it not that great. But if you have a surplus of mana, then
It's also a good finisher if you didn't have lethal and they didn't have counters.
but yeah,
But they'd be like low enough that 5 would do it.
White had Healing Salve, which is gain 3 life or prevent 3 damage to target creature or player. Green had Giant Growth. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Black had Dark Ritual, which was add black, black, black to your mana pool. And blue had Ancestral Recall, probably one of the strongest of the, in fact, definitely the strongest of them, which was draw 3 cards for 1 blue mana.
Just hope your opponent can't force you to do that a few times. That's a good mill yourself card. They make it powerful later on, because I recall there's a card that reverses the effect of milling. You mill yourself into victory.
Haven't heard of that one.
It's a powerful anti-mill card.
I mean, honestly, it sounds more like a something that you would put in your deck as a win condition.
Yeah.
And deliberately mill yourself.
But it's also a great sideboard. So if someone's, playing a mill deck,
Yeah.
you can throw that in there and be like, Uno reverse on their butt.
Yeah.
And then, start milling yourself as well. It's like, you've helped me win! I'm gonna try 8 more cards. Oh, I only had 7. Good game. I would say Black's 3 for 1 sounds silly. Pay 1, get 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's mana acceleration, which is, it helps. It's definitely not a bad card by any stretch.
Oh no, it
It's
just
just-
feels a little silly. It's like, this could just be have 2 mana. Only difference is now it's gated by starting having 1 to begin with.
Yeah.
And I suppose it was also a little balanced in the early days by mana burn.
That too.
Careful how you use this, it could hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's black, so, edgelord cards, black hurts itself for power all the time.
Black does hurt itself for power all the time.
I think it's part of the flavor.
Yeah. Black also had a good number of X-cost cards. Not quite as many as red, I don't think.
Yeah, red loves its heat rays and stuff.
Yeah. But spells like Drain Life, for example.
Remember Urza Saga had amusing X-Cost? It was like a super dispel. Where,
Oh.
They had to spend X mana. Like, you could make them spend mana.
Oh, yeah.
They could spend that much mana for their cards to spell. So either you stopped what they're doing, or you stopped whatever they were gonna do.
Yeah, that's Monoleak. That card is way older than
Bad days.
Urza's Saga. I need more drink.
This wasn't called Monolith. It was something else. Want a sink?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I think the Urza Saga one costed slightly more and had cycling.
Ah, okay. Yeah, cycling was...
Urza liked cycling.
That set was big on... might probably
Judging from the rules insert that came with my expansion, I think it actually was introduced in that block.
Yep.
Don't like this card? Okay, fine. Pay 2 and you trade it for another card. Which is, of course, a fun accelerator if you have something that gets stronger when there's more stuff in your graveyard.
But yeah, that set was big on retooling older cards as cyclers. Like instead of Circles of Protection, you then had Runes of Protection, which were exactly the same, except that they had cycling. And I think maybe you could only pay white mana for them, or maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Yep, just took those old cards and it's gave him friggin' 3 speeds and those weird little booty shorts.
What?
Made them all cyclers. No, wait, that's cyclists. I meant. Men's side.
Turned them all into cyclists. That's silly.
Good thing friendly lightning isn't a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was fine for the demon hunters because they got divine protection. But it'd be amusing if like neutrals got hit. Like, oh no! Get out of the area, effect that miracle is gonna be a problem. Oh, never mind, it's the healing miracle, that'll be fine.
Healing mackerel.
That'll be better.
Better than bad. It's good.
Down to Pumpkin Avenue. And then we get some whipped cream. Doo-doo. For pie. Pumpkin pie.
We didn't get a pie for Pie Day.
We didn't. It got late.
Yeah. Okay, I was going to look up.
Time to go.
Gatherer, come to me.
Nice try.
Stop that.
Be gone!
Is the nuclear arrow like the
Not a bad
predecessor of
fight.
the rocket fist?
What?
You know, like the giant robot rocket fist move, where the fist flies off and punches something remotely using rocket powered acceleration.
What about it?
Is the knuckle arrow the predecessor of that?
Probably not.
I don't pull punches.
Is that like where the ninja holds their arm weirdly for a moment, you hear a loud twang, and then all of a sudden the enemy captains just like shot through the neck with a fist?
No.
Like a little square.
Okay. Monolith was just counter target spell unless its controller pays 3.
Mm.
Just a flat 3. Mana Sink.
Sink or sieve or dream. Something like that.
0 results.
Maybe it's sieve or drain or.
No, I'm pretty sure I remember a card called Mana Sink. But apparently not.
Honestly, it might have been Nurse actually. It could have been Nemesis or Mercadian Masks.
Well, I mean, I was searching the whole of
Right.
the entirety of Gatherer. I wasn't limiting it to just...
Because for the longest time, that's all I had was freaking Urza's Portal, Urza's Saga, Mercadian Masks, and Nemesis. Portal was when I was like, oh, it's that cool card game the other kids are playing, it's cool. There's a Saga is just like the cool box that I bought at Hastings. I miss Hastings. And the other two came from a tournament I went to for some reason. I don't know why I did that. It was a draft tournament.
Drafts are fun. And,
It was fun, but I had no business being at a tournament.
I mean,
Garbage.
honestly, the drafts have, like, the most level playing field.
I got my butt kicked by someone who's using a terrain generator.
Yep, I heard it.
Whoosh. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Do the windy thing.
It's not 4:13. That was a few days ago. Wait,
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
that was a few days ago next month. And 612 visited
Here we go.
you.
I'm hitting you, fool!
He said, spouting obvious truisms.
Right!
Advanced. Rules text. Counter.
Counter.
Because I'm just curious about what all counter spells there are. Abjure.
I don't pull punches.
Oh wait, that's going to turn up way more.
Huh. You know, it has a weird hat now.
Because that search term will also give cards that add counters to things.
Counter.
I say counter target as a phrase.
Place counter on target.
Okay, the way it added it, I'm afraid that is exactly what it'll do.
Target creature or enchantment gets +3/+6 counter. Target creature or enchantment gets -2/+1.
I can only think of one
Make my
card.
wall grow.
I was going to say that I can only think of one card that behaved that way, that used counters. And I have it, and I want to build a deck around it. I've put it in a deck before, just because it's so weird that I want to use it. It's
Oh, you're falling into the one with nothing trap.
It's a Ebon Praetor, which is a I want to say it's a 6/6 that during your upkeep sacrifice a creature. If you don't, put a -2/-2 counter on it. If the creature sacrificed in this way was a thrall, put a +1/+0 counter on it. And that's just like delightfully but unnecessarily complicated to a delightful degree. And I like that.
Said Timmy in the Dragon Store.
Timmy in the Dragon Store?
Yeah, you know the 3 types of magic players?
Dragon Store?
Yeah, I read online some joke about like a Timmy in a Dragon Store.
Ah,
Because, you know, Timmy's like the big cards,
yeah.
and dragons tend to be big.
Yeah. And I mean, this guy is big, but it's more just that he's weird. Like, just taken on its own merits, it's not a very good card. But it could be used... Like, In the right situation, it could kick ass. And I want to make a deck that is that situation.
You want to make a deck on the shore of New Jersey.
The situation.
Not a bad fight.
That guy was a complete dunderhead for not having a friend called the Comedy. They could have been the sitcom. Fools.
Okay, can I add the phrase counter target rather than two different terms counter target? Yeah.
Get good, idiots from Jersey Shore. He said with great kairos.
There we go. Got the search results down to 369 items.
Nice. Yeah, I had a stupid question. Why is Silvervale threatening to start the final days? And where's
That-
the nose? The back nose.
That was a meme. That was a meme that Medion was applied to, not that began with Medion.
I know.
But
I just can't help but reverse it.
yeah,
It's like, bouncing light between two mirrors until, the photons start to align and you get laser. Like, you ever put two big old mirrors on, like, in the same orbit of the sun, pointed at each other?
can't say that I have.
That's a good way to create something called a stillaser. It's as cool and dangerous as it sounds. Basically, you turn the sun's corona into its own lasing medium. Which is great for pushing light sails.
Yeah.
Or burning someone's world to a crisp. Your choice. Or ablating enemy fleets if they're dumb enough to come into the system.
17 Pumpkin Monthly, Pumpkin Go West, Fish Lane, Pumpkin Set, Pumpkin.com. Okay, nobody is particularly strong this fight.
Pumpkin.org.
Pumpkin.net. It's
It's
.com.
Yes. Oh, great.
Another change
Cool.
up.
You got one of those items that never actually needs to be used.
Well, rarely.
I guess you can occasionally use it. but
Yeah.
Due to a silly glitch.
Yeah, there's not really any point to using them in these grinding fights.
Due to a silly glitch, most of their utility doesn't require them to be consumed or in range.
Mm-hmm.
And you could use them in grinding books if you wanted to, like, force the dark panels into just, like, maximum circles.
Yeah. But then I would actually have to get close enough to use them. Which, at that point, I may as well just put a person there.
They can do it a little faster if you have a person go halfway and then have them use Jando.
Yeah. It could be a little faster, but I feel like their real utility is like avoiding drawing really strong enemies to, or like isolating your dudes
As cheap as they are, their real utility is any of those three
I mean,
at
yeah.
all.
Yeah. Fair.
Remember earlier in the game when you were like just not wanting to use them
Mm-hmm.
because they were consumable?
Yeah.
They're so cheap.
Nice try.
Can't believe how cheap they are. They're so cheap. that
That's
for fighting you,
weird.
like, a cherry would have appeared.
Like, that is really weird. I can't imagine this card
Did that hurt?
working that well outside of Magic Online, just for its ability to keep track of things. But it's absorb energy, counter target spell, cards in your hand that share a card type with that spell perpetually gain. This spell costs 1 less to cast. Because, like, it would have to keep track of that effect, it would have to keep track of the card that it was used on, while still sending both of those cards, both the countered card and the counter spell itself, to the graveyard, because placement in graveyard matters sometimes.
That is.
And also, based on the wording, it sounds like cards in your hand at the time that spell was cast.
Confess!
I had one too many calzone
I'm
pieces.
the best.
As opposed to, like, cards in your hand from here on. Like any card that you play from your hand that meets the qualifier.
Yeah, because, like, otherwise you're gonna have to, I don't know, put a paperclip on the cards.
Yeah. Something like that.
Like, you're applying a counter to a card in hand, which isn't super feasible unless you have like a little marker you can clip on or something. Which is wildly suboptimal, because then you're kind of telling your opponent which cards were affected by that,
Mm-hmm.
which they are not supposed to do.
Yep. I mean, if you're playing with sleeves, which, you know, most people do, I could imagine, like, just shoving some paper chits down the front of them as indicators of that. It's like, this card was in my hand at this time.
Card sleeves. I'm just buying some card sleeves. Yeah, did Mr. Bulbatron come out in that one?
No, that was well before that.
As I recall, there's a whole storyline involving Mr. Bulbatron.
Mm-hmm.
He died gloriously in the line of duty.
Hee hee.
Oh no. His motors gave out while driving through a line of duty. You know what I mean? That's not so glorious. Yeah. And I recall either the Overture of 1812 or the Lighter baby. It's not March and Slide of Valkyries was playing.
Did that hurt?
Yeah, I think it was Slide of Valkyries. Yeah, I think that's what they were playing.
Be gone! I didn't even break a sweat.
The overture of 1812 makes more sense if there are multiple targets to be kicking in the crotch. But I think it was just that one guy.
That's a weird card. Anti-cognition.
I'm sorry.
Blue and a colorless. For counter target creature or planeswalker spell unless its controller pays 2. If an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, instead counter that spell, then scry 2. So it's like early game, mono-leak, late game, counterspell with scry.
Stronger late game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's a common flavor in recent blocks.
Yeah.
Our cards that get stronger late game. Though I could be completely wrong about that. I was watching Aaron Hansen play like Magic Legends tournament or something like that. Magic Gathering Online game, the most recent one, was having an event where you could play with. You could, like, build a deck using cards, famous cards from tournaments.
Mm.
Or you could work with famous tournament decks. And, like, have fun trying to use those.
Ooh, so close.
And there were some wacky cards allowed. Like, I think he actually had a Black Lotus. Like, it was... Yeah, it was like Legend Draft or something. And, like, all these super cards were what you were drafting from. And you just created this monster of a deck and tried to get through a certain number of rounds. The more rounds you got through before accruing a total of 3 losses, the better the reward you got for playing that event. And like the crazy, like the famous stuff was absolutely stuff that had like several lines of banned in this format. And I recall there was totally at least one card that did the gets better late game function, as well as a number of bicolors and transforming things. And because of who I was watching play, I had to pause a lot, occasionally frame by frame, because you know me, I gotta read things.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta read. It's like when girls wear t-shirts that say my eyes are up here across the boot. It's like, that's legitimately unfair. You put text there. That's entrapment.
There we go. Lots of item XP.
Everyone's been having fun.
Oh?
That pizza box is dripping in
yeah.
M's.
Yeah.
One M is very long and goes down the entire length of a large eye.
Yep, she showed me.
Did she show you or show you?
No?
No, if you come in.
I don't think we have any. Well, not like a bottle of it.
We have an incredible amount to show you, I assure you.
In like little plastic packets that
Yep.
who knows if it's even still good anymore.
It's probably safe, but probably not good. Not like capital G. Like, not tasty. Very critical and giga power. Only 437.
Not a bad fight.
Could have been better. Get good, Kennard. You think a little duck. And that's enough.
I'm sorry.
Let's see, on Murder Princess Adventures.
The heck is this from? The effect is counter target creature or planeswalker spell. Venture into the dungeon.
Oh, adventures! Yeah, like, quests and things are big now. They're like these multi-turn effect thingies that do stuff.
I'm gonna be the Maiden of Light!
Huh.
And like, you can transform, you can play a card like as a monster or adventure. I say monster, I mean a creature adventure. I'm using the Yu-Gi-Oh! Terminology for some silly reason. Incendiary. Hey, one shot it. Good job, kid. For some reason, bombs are stronger when thrown from the front row. This doesn't make sense.
Blue Elemental Blast.
I don't think that's how it worked in Tokyo Making Memorial.
It's a classic one.
Blue, green, deck, blast. Make a blue-green deck that uses a bunch of elemental blasts.
I think there's
Call
only
it the Taco Bell.
I think there's only red elemental blast and blue elemental blast.
Aww, but I wanted to make lower blast.
Sorry.
That's the lower blast. It comes from below. Who's level 42? That can't be like the whole party average.
It's probably Prie. Yep.
Ah, yeah. Yes, she is.
She is way ahead of everyone else. Probably because I keep on sticking her right in the middle where she gets the XP from everybody, from everything. Let's see. Maybe I should start putting Croy where she is instead.
But he's got that range.
33.
Pumpkin the fourth. Do 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 do. Appear to be Pumpkin 2.0 sort of situation. It's twice the pumpkin and none of this. You can be Lisa's. Yeah, what's that?
Phew. Beat.
Really? You kicked it once. I think you're fine. Someone should hand her a beat. Then what?
Be gone!
There's what you just put in some.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Your dog broke. Sweat. Somehow. I'd like to. Hands. It's supposed to be much sadder. Your dog broke. Repair your dog. Jim Nelson's touchless car wash and dog repair.
Pumpkin Airport.
Fly with these guys.
It's all windy out there. Ooh, thunder.
Thor's getting crunk. It says all the weather is well north and east.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do that. No, what's that?
Taste my flaming sword. Broken arrow. A most impressive battle.
Especially in some parts of the States. The chunky cells bigger than that's the house.
You've only got yourself to.
Norman Bubble strikes once more.
Let's see, there's Clash of Wills. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X, but I don't think that's the one that I was thinking of.
You thinking of the Ragnarok Clash of Ills?
No.
I must grow stronger.
Another one that's the same with Scry 2 added to it. Yep.
Just look into the pool.
Watching the stream,
Mm-hmm.
and then over on the left, it will show you something you followed
Mhm.
there on, and then below that it'll say recommended.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the recommended, and if you hover over them, it'll give you a little explanation as to what they're up to. One of them is doing World Domination album review. I didn't know that your company had put out an album manual. The guys that are reviewing it are from El Paso, Prague, metal.
Leave it to me.
Rock metal. That sounds adorable.
I was going to say, well, which is it, El Paso or Prague? I mean, they could be. I can't deny that. I can't argue with that.
Is there a socket rich of El Paso? I know about the socket rich of Prague.
I don't.
It's a fictional, apparently burlesque play about mad science in a socket wrench. I think.
Okay.
One of the actresses was encouraged to, and I quote, tart it up.
Well, I mean, it's if it was burlesque, then yeah, that's what you do.
And apparently there was a roller skating giraffe.
Isn't that like a steampunk band? That wasn't enough.
If there's a steampunk band called Roller Skating Giraffe, I find that highly amusing.
There's something giraffe.
This here giraffe. There's a giraffe in my loft. I
must
didn't
be
invite
strong.
him. He was jumping around for days. Kept me up all night. Giraffe in my loft.
Counter target spell if its controller is poisoned.
That's a pain in the butt.
It's the same cost as just the basic counter spell, though.
Okay, now it's just dumb.
Yeah. Well, no, counter spell is blue. This is 1 and blue.
A little cheaper, a little cheaper.
Slightly. Same amount of mana, but you could spend less restrictively.
1.5 instead of 2. If you got colorless, is half due to flexibility.
Something weird about making a bat run.
Yeah, I'll bet there's video of that.
I've seen bats walk upside down, like from a like a screen mesh ceiling.
I've seen a frog run. Like, I've occasionally seen frogs get up and take a stroll. But rather recently, I saw a frog get up and just run. Didn't leap, just bolted in a manner similar to, like, a lizard or a crocodile.
Huh.
Probably intended to leap as soon as it got clear. But, yeah, just ran.
It must have looked interesting.
It looked weird. I wonder if there's a species of frog that pulls like a frilled lizard and runs on its hind legs. That would look all sorts of weird.
33, Pumpkin Shogun.
Cool frog.
Also Pumpkin Shogun.
The dueling pumpkin shogun, it's science fish.
17. Sensei fish. Bow to your sensei.
That's a fish. Go to your fish. What the? Boopity schmoop ones, boopity schmoop ones.
Actually, not
Schmooples are much poopy.
that won't work.
Bippity boopity boop. Bippity boopity boop. I mentioned that I cannot unsee the Pringle snapping turtle now.
Honestly, as recognizable as the Pringles logo is, I have a hard time not seeing it as intended. But like seeing the two side by side, yeah, definitely.
Not just that, like the current logo isn't the recognizable one anymore.
I mean, it still looks like it to me.
They flattened it so much.
They did. They simplified it, but it's still a dude with the same style of mustache.
The light's gone out of his eyes. Like, I think they killed the Pringles guy and replaced him with a snapping turtle. Those aren't eyes, those are nostrils. Pringles guy got fired and replaced by a snapping turtle. That's gotta be weird.
Gotcha.
Grimmy seems to be slightly perturbed by the storm.
You've only got yourself to blame.
Yes.
It's so noisy and moist.
She got up from my chair, which is near-ish the window, and is now
It's two things very unlike.
seems to be looking for a place to settle down further from it.
You don't like it.
479.
A most impressive battle.
Like this from the north now.
Gotcha.
Both of the storms take an interesting path.
I'm gonna be the Maiden of Light!
This is getting interesting. Not a bad fight.
Interesting how it seems to be like just fanning out.
Hmm.
Confess! Ha-ha!
Real lightning.
Oh yeah, the heater is on. It's gonna be cold here. Everybody's hiding.
That was a funny sound. Yeah.
Ghost cut pig.
Careful.
Chair goes bonk. Table goes whap.
blade! I didn't even break a sweat.
Get medieval on the power of Chunda.
Gross.
Chunda blade.
Stop.
It does acid damage.
No.
Ew.
Jar.
Oh, are you playing it to like keep some in a jar?
I'm
For using that attack?
jar again.
Oh.
Jar
Oh,
again.
no, thank you, sir. Unacceptable.
I'm saying put money in the jar that we talked about at the beginning of the show
I'm sorry.
That we don't have.
that we don't have. The hypothetical jar.
Hypothetical money. Yeah.
I mean, real money would be preferred, but
Yeah, but that won't fit. In a hypothetical. You
well, we have plenty of empty jars.
or hypothetical money. Hypothetical money. It's like Toon World. You gotta have the Toon thing to defeat a Toon thing. Who the heck framed Roger Rabbit? Was it the creepy jerk? Yeah, it was probably the creepy jerk. Kick its butt flatter. Give it the old Hank Hill. Keep kicking till it says blah.
Whoa.
This is gonna be lit. Like a propane grill. Like one of those little piezoelectric red starter buttons that you have to press repeatedly to make sparks until it eventually catches.
Make sporks.
And it goes like twang, 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 twang. It doesn't want to work because something is wet, so you have to like turn off the gas and then open the lid and make the gas float away before trying again. And then you give up on the piezo starter and just get one of those long lighters. I feel like the situation I'm describing seems worryingly realistic.
Yes. It's a nice long chain here.
Nobody's help from out here.
to me.
Jack
A
Garland.
most impressive
It's like they
battle.
took the poor translation of I'm going to knock you all down and based the entire character off it.
Nice try. I'm sorry.
No. Bad thing.
I must be strong.
Yep.
Hey, aren't you that water from the air?
Yeah.
It was. Today on Timeliness, Arfin House references. Okay, seriously, who's in charge of this network? This programming list is completely... This is problems. This doesn't have problems. It is.
It's them.
Good like last time.
Not quite.
Oh, we need 14! No, there's 14. We're gonna do the 14th thing. Do 14. If no, then no life, no. Then you again never. It's not for teens.
Taste my flaming sword. Broken arrow.
Did he just say, taste my bladed sword?
Not a bad
Flaming
fight.
sword.
That makes more sense. Because what I heard was redundant and dumb. Redundant. Just redolent with crushing idiocy. Oh yeah, I made a mistake in the kitten zone
Oh,
last night. I was doing a pokey test to see if there was reason to check on
Did that hurt?
how much science libraries we're handling
Mm-hmm.
and how many data centers would be needed.
Mm-hmm.
And I did an export and copy, and then I accidentally copied over it from a freaking calculator.
Hmm.
So I got stuck with those data centers.
Oops.
I had to like turn on Magnetos and Steamworks and the Russia reactor. It's under control now, but we're up to over 300 ppm. Since I'm past, I was going to reset, but since I'm past the year 900, that's close enough to that thing you get for getting to 1,000. That like, okay, fine, I'll stick around 100 years.
Mm.
The cat civilization can persist for another century.
Hey, tag me out so I can go record my life. I shall
Okay.
return.
Any special instructions for like how to cut the pizza?
No, just get people levels.
Just do murders. Hee. Whoop. Ba-dee-dee-doo-doo. Hey, powder up is long range, really? Okay. F-17. Hey, pumpkin. Don't make a muffin. Take a thing, cover it in batter. I wonder how hard this is nowadays. Just out of curiosity.
Coup de grace! That took a lot out of me.
No, I didn't. That was one of your cheapest moves, Greg. I apparently should not have used it, my bad. But yeah, it's like the cheapest thing that you do. Whoops. Very persistent interest. Should we go from? Oh my god.
protect us?
Okay.
Yeah! Did that hurt?
I didn't even break us.
King's running
Yeah.
around. It's getting good. King's in the time, but guess what the blood?
I don't pull punches.
It didn't even get to move, it just died. Needless overkill.
Not a bad fight.
Well, less damage than expected, even. I'm bad for this last fish.
Goddess, protect us.
Good management. Yeah, technically. Everybody murders the fish.
This could. You're pathetic.
You died. Hey, they're all happy estimates. She hit 43. $100%. Oh, Jesus, it's the pumpkin police. Are you the pumpkin police? You have to tell me if you're the pumpkin police. Cheeky pumpkin right there. Also, two strong pumpkins. Pumpkin Mystery and Pumpkin Head are potent. Hmm. Interesting things happening. Afternoon. Just let me see what it does.
Big sister! Yeah! Why? I must be strong.
That was actually pretty dope. I was trying to soften it up, not myrtleize it, but neat. That's less of a problem than I expected it to be. Okie dokie. There's going now. That's what it does. That's absolutely weird. Right on. Get to the front. I was expecting this as well.
Okay, I return.
Alright.
Thank you.
So, apparently, Fairy and Murder Princess have a combined ability Lightning Rod, which is pretty neat.
Indeed.
I had them use it on a level 30 pumpkin. It was, that one over there is level 38 now. By the green purple. Intending to soften it up a bit.
Yeah.
And said it was ready. And the attack actually looked pretty cool.
Let's see here. Oh, there's Alouette. She was hiding behind a stalagmite.
Revealed by her hair. Do that.
Green. Wanna green idiots. Here. Well,
This is divine punishment. That took a lot out of me. Meow.
She meowed again.
Gotcha.
365. 1 damage for each day
You
of the year.
suck.
At least it wasn't 879. Okay, 898. Whoa, gross. No resist animation, it just didn't do anything.
Yep.
No. There's no solid. Fire slap. Rap.
Rapid slap. Let's see.
Maybe you're looking way too intense for Storm's Displayer.
I think I hear hail.
Oh, yeah. Daniel, did you remember to hail your car?
I think it wasn't going to be some.
Oh, yeah, that's hail, alright. Oh, Lord. Got it 4 months ago. This sounds
I'm mostly hearing hard sheets of rain. The hill doesn't seem to be that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely wind gusts. I'm feeling like the house move a little. Rain likely. If there's one cell here now. But a few big ones I left.
definitely smaller than $3.
You know, the kind of hail that my car used to tank all the time. As opposed to the devastating hail that wrecked shop and problems.
Wreck the shop.
Just slag and wrecked it right in the middle of town.
Toilet town.
Toilet Town, USA. Home of the poo!
Or city
Yeah, that wasn't a huge one. The cell's not that big or intense. I'm surprised it had a hail core.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a flood. It didn't last long. A big old bucket full, but just for 20 seconds.
Ting, ting, bling, ding. Dingus, dingus. Dingus egg. The funniest magic card. Dare you unearth the egg of the dingus? It might make you look dumb. Oh, that fan. Okay. What is she doing?
Time to go.
What is happening?
You've only got yourself to blame.
Did that hurt?
I like justice, but this is about girls. You can take that to the Senate, banker. The blood sent. Wait, let me try that again.
The blood's in it.
Bloods. That sounds like a Vampire the Masquerade book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blood Senate. It like takes place in Cleveland or something.
That's a weird place for it.
I like Detroit. Song about a jaunty bird. Activate maximum jaunt. And that's bird. It's Operation Bird.
It's the word. So close. So close.
Quick, kill one thing and then leave via the blinky red panel. And get a screenshot.
And not worth it.
Get a blink shot. Do a screen blink.
17, 17, 17, 17, 19, 17, 17. Pumpkin moron.
That sounds dumb. Nobody likes you when you're 15.
And you're what?
What?
I don't think those were words.
I don't think so either.
Finally,
So-
after a month of no canned cat food, or at least nothing that Boy Kitty likes, they finally restocked. So I got 13 cans.
No, he's gonna figure out what that means soon enough.
Mm-hmm. What, Boy Kitty?
Yep.
Yeah. I got classic tuna dinner, which is his favorite. What are you leaned over this way for? Have you had a stroke?
I'm leaned over?
What?
Straight on.
No, I haven't moved.
Yeah, you are leaned a bit.
Huh.
Uh-huh. You're leaned to the left, and your head is tilted to the left just a bit.
I mean, I'm not surprised that my head is tilted to the left. I usually feel my head tilted a little bit. I wasn't aware that I was leaning, though.
Not a lot, not a lot.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? That could be the curvature
Oh, yeah.
back there. A slight curve, and you just kind of keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic tuna dinner, which is his favorite. And then, remember Super Supper Dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've changed the name, but it's not any better. It's Special Supper Dinner. Now, it should have been Super Special Supper
Yeah.
or Super Special Dinner, but no, they kept the supper dinner part, which was the silliest part.
Uh-huh.
So it should be Super Special Supper Dinner then, if they're gonna keep supper dinner.
Sounds super special awesome.
No, awesome, super special.
That sounds like an episode of the show.
Here we go.
It's the Super Mario Brothers Super Awesome Super
That was
Special.
scary.
Doodly doodly doo 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 doo.
Wrong game. What is that? But it's incorrect. Try again.
You started humming an NES song that implies speed, and I train of thought just
Humming an
took,
NES song that's just the power of love, but weird.
but way too fast. Yeah, like it's a backing track for the power of love.
Yep.
Yeah. Not bad, huh?
It might just shave your wife.
I beg your pardon.
It probably needs to be stopped. I was trying to think of a stupid way to filter that, and that's what came up. So I succeeded. A very stupid way to filter. Your play. Okay. Oops, direction. Boats. Delicious boats.
Don't eat boats.
Taste. Taste. Boats.
I have concerns.
So good. Tastes like boat. Ordinary. Magnerings.
Let's- I can.
P.
No.
It's not.
That's not it.
So much.
That's not it, Chief.
And confidence.
It's not a word.
Sure it is. It's like one.
I'm not sure that's a word either. Damn it. Nobody has sufficient range to get there and to do the big thing.
Do the big thing.
So I will have to do the somewhat less impressive thing. That. There.
She came down in a bubble, dog.
Bubble dog.
It's the weirdest kind of dog I've ever seen. It defies science and dog. Stands a flagrant defiance of known dog science. That delay! It's like, is it gonna miracle? Is it not gonna miracle? What's happening? Say, hey! What's going on? Huh? That's Johnny Yojimbo?
Sunny Yojimbo? What?
Hey! Cranberries.
Taste my flaming sword.
I'm confused.
Broken arrow.
Hey!
A most impressive battle.
I'm starting to get sleepy. Maybe one more round.
Just one more time.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if I can
One
keep it
entire
up.
civilization late. Hey!
I'm not sure if I can keep it up much longer than that. And by it, I mean me.
I wasn't going to make that joke.
But no, I mean, like, I keep it up as in... Obviously, I mean
case.
doing this, but, like, keep myself up.
Oh, not pass out.
Yes.
From the
Well.
staircase of sleepy times.
I'm not sure passing out is in danger. Also, level 37 fish.
Strong fish.
Mm-hmm.
Nerf fish. Was
No, don't nerf fish.
out.
I want the strong...
Okay, Goku.
I mean, seriously, it's more XP. Like, it's...
I'm sure that's how every Blood Knight rationalizes their actions.
Like, it's better XP when they're stronger.
Whatever helps you poop tonight.
Beg your pardon. Jar.
Lid.
Leave it to me!
I use oil-based paint.
Be gone.
Okay. That was close.
we go. I didn't even break a sweat.
What do you think of this?
This could. You suck.
And even though we just talked today about the fact that Boy Kitty's not crazy about the cuts, the shreds, the whatever, this was a new flavor that I had not seen there before. It's turkey and cheese shreds. When I have my turkey and cheese,
Yeah, I was about to say, that
which
sounded
is
like you
not-
got it for yourself.
I was gonna say I don't eat special kitty brains. But when I have slices of turkey and slices of cheese, and I sometimes share little nibbles with him, he likes them both very much. So I thought, well, I'll try a made for cats turkey and cheese combo and see what he thinks about it. I was just so relieved to see cat food. I would have done without the Mountain Dome. You know, if I had to pick one or the other, I would have picked the cat food.
That's fair.
Yeah. There are other sodas that substitute.
Yeah.
You hardly explain to them, honey. they
That
don't
was
have
scary.
any of the stuff that you like at school. So
Sad cat
you're
sounds.
either gonna have to eat this other stuff or no him at all.
Increasingly sad cat sounds. Like, oh, buddy. Oh, no. SadKitty.com. Something not well. What?
I said not quite.
Close, but insufficient.
Exactly.
What did it want you to do? Verily,
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I told you that they had the N95
Mhm.
masks now
Mhm.
at the small mart
Mhm.
instead of where they used to have just surgical masks sitting up there for one. So I saw these sitting there, and I
I'm
snagged
sorry.
one. This fits great.
Awesome.
The nose part is just right. You remember I was telling the
Mhm.
lady at the doctor's office today? It's smushed just a little bit on the bridge of my nose, but just enough to make me feel like I couldn't breathe well,
Mm-hmm.
like my nose was stopped up. This is terrific.
Cool.
Now, you know, it doesn't have the valve in front.
that's
Which
good.
is better. Yeah.
Well, it's better for everybody else. Not
Mhm.
better for me. Not better for the person breathing on the inside, but I mean, if you know you don't got it, then the other is preferable. But yeah, this is terrific.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to snag a couple more.
Gotta say, this is pretty great. If you'll pardon my sizzlat.
Here, you try it on. Oh, you're gonna have to take off your glasses.
Do it, because for some reason, as you were doing that, I got scared that like your hand was going to slip and
And it was gonna
pop me.
you with
Yeah.
it, yeah. And then, yeah, that's just wherever that's comfortable at.
Oh, that's putting a lot of pressure on my nose.
Really?
I think it
Okay.
might be a little small.
Of course, your beard is probably helping with
Not
that
helping
too.
you.
Yeah, it's making it harder. But
Yeah, I can see the elastic is trying a little harder there.
well, I mean, it's always super tight to begin with, or it was for me with
When
that
you're
other
new.
one.
Mhm.
Wow, look at what it's got across the nose
Mhm.
there. It feels like
It's a little soft
leather,
back.
like fake leather across there.
To make a better seal, I'm sure.
I guess so.
Hmm.
It's really sort of a foam, squishy foam thing, but
There's probably a combination of seal padding material.
interesting.
Mhm.
You know, like when seals wear mittens, and it's all like,
Yeah.
Seal padding.
I'm not sure that would help. The cow kitten's supposed to keep on mittens. Like, I feel like the mittens just kind of get caught on their claws and just be a problem in general for the kitties.
I don't know. Hey, Remy.
Oh, remember those ones that I got from Target? Were those like black in coloration? I got you some ones from Target because you wanted ones that like stood not on
Oh,
your face.
Yeah, the black.
Those were black? Okay, cool.
It was a single
Hmm.
box of black. Yeah,
Okay.
and it does stand away from the face, but I think it was like a small medium, so it covers a little bit less of my face, but
Anyway, since I'm
it stands away, so that is.
since I'm sleepy, I'm going to be signing off a little early tonight. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Should be, especially if I'm going to be sleeping this early. Tomorrow afternoon to continue Lisa. Oh, no.
I went and got pizza. That means it's Thursday.
Then Saturday night is Throne of Games. That's at 9. It's 2 Point Hospital. And next Thursday night, more La Pucelle. Let's go raid the Space Vixen. She's playing Mario 64.
Super Mario!
Let's go!
I don't think we made that one yet.
Well, no, that's one of the things he says.
Yeah, I mean, like, you got Pokemon Let's Go.
Yeah, I know.
To get Niantic to do a Mario game. Super Mario, let's go!
You dork.
Use the accelerometer to measure your jumps. shuts down after like a week after enough people get injured doing platforming when they shouldn't. It's like a big ass class action.
Oh, maybe we don't want to do a water level right now.
Oh
We want to spend a little
no!
bit more. Small raid.
Oh no!
I didn't get a raid.
Oh!
I didn't get a. I didn't get a raid alert. That's a Twitch thing. Sorry, guys. Thank you for that raid. I assume Amdry, that was from you. Sometimes Twitch decides to not give you an alert with a small raid, which is really annoying. Oh, you did pet the kitty. Oh, hang on. Let me get Pete. Well, I don't know where he went. Hang on a second. Let me get Pete. Hang on. Hey, I have a raffle while I get the cat.
I came here to talk about space.
Cat
And
raffle.
Mithulu, thank you so much for the 10 months. I appreciate that. And welcome back. Thank you so much.
Apparently that's been that's been auto refreshing. But that's fine. I've been enjoying Amy's YouTube stuff for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pete.
Aw, look at the kitty, Mom.
Pete the giant
Is
kitty.
fraught with danger. Watch your feet. Those who can't do the long jump, tisk, tick, tisk, make your way to the right. Listen, the game is shaming me for being shitty at the controls. Disagree. Disappointed. Same thing.
There's that kitty emote. Let's see people using it.
He's not loving it. He is not loving it right now. Okay. Right, work elevator, hazy maze, left black hole, underground lake. Oh, no, don't eat that.
Don't eat that.
Right, circle, elevator 2, underground lake, arrow, you are here.
Oh, he's being a little bit ornery tonight, eh? Don't eat that. He has an adorable voice, too. Have you heard him meow?
I probably have at some point.
Okay. Do I have to?
He's kind of got like the giant kitty Mike Tyson syndrome
We're gonna
thing
get
going
kicked
on.
out,
It
and I
says
don't know if we're gonna come back here yet. I'm a little bit nervous.
it's like distant, squeaky adorableness.
Work elevator. For those who get off here, grab the pole to the left and slide down carefully. Work that pole.
Duty, duty.
Why are these levels? These levels are like impressively obtuse. I'm saying these levels are impressively obtuse sometimes.
Hazy Maze
Elevator
sucks.
area, right hazy maze entrance. Left black hole, elevator 1, arrow, you are here. Stu, thank you so much for that raid. See, that one worked. Weird, we're having alert issues tonight. Thank you so much, Stu, for that raid. I really do appreciate that. Welcome on in, everyone. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Space Vixen. P2, thank you for the bits. For Mario's poll work, I appreciate it. Welcome on in, guys. I am Space Vixen. We are playing Super Mario 64 for the first time ever. I never played this one as a kid. And listen, I'm saying it. This game is good when you've got nostalgia goggles on. When you don't, okay, Mario controls like a minivan. He has the widest turn radius and is just like a little bit heavy on the road. So, Stu, what were you up to tonight? What game have you been?
It's not bad even
recently?
with.
What were you doing tonight?
There's jank.
Welcome on in.
There's definitely jank. But it's not bad even without nostalgia goggles. Because like,
Okay.
I didn't play this as a kid. This is a 64 game I didn't have.
Dude,
When Nate and I
read the
ran through it, it was a
sign.
delight.
Just read the sign. What the fuck is this game? Work elevator
There's definitely
danger,
jank, though.
read instructions. instructions thoroughly. Elevator continues in the direction of the arrow activated.
The sheer number of times I got Mario caught on geometry in ways he shouldn't have.
World record check to 1636. Nice.
Like, I don't know if that was like a side effect of playing it on the Wii as opposed to the original hardware.
We also did a really annoying
But I don't think it
level
was.
jump tonight, so we're definitely on beer.
Like there's a bunch of the on the side of the platform, which actually saved my arse repeatedly in the later levels.
Find a way to enjoy yourself. It's fun. It's also just like, can we just acknowledge that it's great? It's great when you're looking at it with nostalgia goggles on, and it's actually like controls terribly. Quick AG Penguin. Thank you so much for converting from a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. That counts. That absolutely counts. And you get one of these. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that. Quick AG Penguin. I don't know if there's a better way you want me to say your name. Quick Penguin. All right. We've unlocked DKC2. That is wild. We've unlocked DKC2. Nice. What's next, you guys? Oh man. It's a delightful game once you wrap yourself around the jank, which you kind of have to do for a lot of early 3D games. Fair. Very fair. I feel like a lot of old 3D games have that, and it's just like you gotta. DKC is actually a masterpiece.
Old 2D games, that's our problem.
DKC 1, and I know DKC
Like that didn't even touch my sprite. Why'd I die?
So yeah, do you feel a little bit like Ace of Base right now? Luckily, P2, I do not have a way of playing Donkey Kong 64. I cannot play Donkey Kong 64. Home Alone world record. Okay. Let's pull out our book of incentives. I don't want to do DK64. Listen, I've heard it's terrible. Okay.
Not a fan of Rainbow Ride.
No.
Rainbow Ride is where
No, it's not.
my
it's
weird
not
luck with
we've already done Star
geometry
Fox
jank
64.
saved me repeatedly.
We've already done Star Fox 64.
I like just missed the
I
rug,
don't want to do
but got stuck on it. Like,
games.
whoa! And managed to recover via shenanigans.
I have Galaxy and Sunshine. Because we have some big games already. Do Ocarina of Time, Kirby's Adventure, and DKC2 are full games to get through. I don't know if we want to do another like one-off, or if we want to do another.
Oddly enough, I never actually beat
like
it.
a shorter one-off. What's the 507?
I literally never beat Galaxy
Our
7
goal right
Super
now,
Mario Sunshine.
here's the spiel. Here's the spiel for everyone who's new. So at 500 recurring subs, if you hold it for 3 months, you can unlock a premium partner contract with Twitch that gives you a 70-30 rev share as opposed to 50-50, which makes a huge difference. Makes a huge difference when you are a full-time creator, which is what I am. And I've talked a little bit about it to you guys. My literary agent dropped me recently, so I'm kind of up a creek there. I'm switching my content on YouTube, so my numbers are completely plummeted because my audience is getting used to a new kind of content there. So like I'm really relying on Twitch right now to kind of keep me going as I like shift my content into a new like phase of my career. So we're really trying to hit that 500. So every 10 subs we have a new goal. And then we're going to have like I don't know what exactly we're going to be doing to keep that 500 once we get it, because we got to hold it for 3 months. It's going to be a little bit nuts. We're going to have to come up with a lot of insane streams. So we're trying to come up with some good incentives of things that you guys want to see, things that you guys want to do. I mean, it could be like far enough away. PS4, thank you so much for the 5 subs to the community. I really appreciate that. Hey, Lady Verge, Lady Urge, I can read, maybe familiar. Green Link, Nicholas, and Tarog.
PlayStation
if you
4.
guys continue those subs, you can't. Thank you so much. If you guys got a sub, please say thank you and welcome on in. Welcome on in. When did we start this? We started this on like March. I have a notebook. I have a notebook where I write everything down. We started at like.
I was trying to figure out how else I could parse that
gift subs and prime subs don't
first
count. Yeah, gift subs and prime subs don't count.
person
No,
who
it makes sense.
received
Guys, how do you
that
guys
gift
think about it from
sub.
Twitch's standpoint? Prime
Because,
subs
like,
are
obviously it's supposed to be
recurring.
Lady
Gift subs
Urge
aren't
2K,
recurring. They're
but
indicative that you have
it was
people
like,
who support you,
lad, you're gay.
So what it is you have to prove that you can hold an audience. So from Twitch's standpoint, I get it. You know what I've never done? You know what I've never actually played? Do I get paid if someone buys your books going forward? Honestly, probably not, because the book. So when my second book came out 2 years ago, we came out right 2 weeks before COVID really hit, and I sold so few that like we're probably never making back the advance. So I'm probably never actually going to make any money off that book now. All of the money I got was like to go research to write the book. Yeah, people think being an author pays. Being an author doesn't pay. Just to be clear. I've never actually finished SMB3.
You spelled palette
I've
like the
never
roof
finished
of your mouth.
SMB3, and you know what? I actually really want to play it. What do you guys think to like an actual first playthrough?
I was thinking about the thing with the paint.
SMB3. I've never.
Yeah,
done
that's
it. I've
spelled
actually
differently.
Never completed that game. I've never.
What about the wooden
I've
thing?
played it, but I haven't.
That one is spelled like the thing with
so
the
it
paint.
won't be a first play, but I don't know if I've ever gotten past World 7. I don't know if I've done. I don't think I've done it. Let's do that. And I have an NES, but you know what? I'm probably gonna play the All Stars edition for Super Nintendo because I have my original cartridge. The 500 things is the 500 thing is it's like apparently the open secret. I only heard about it.
I've been thinking of buying your books.
So like it's not.
I'm disappointed to know that money wouldn't help at this point.
It's not a thing that anyone talks about, and I don't have a contact at Twitch, so like I'm not even sure how to go about it. I just know that if you hit this
It's
number,
poorly enough that if
and
I
you can
buy
prove
the
it,
chunk.
that like you kind of hit a level with Twitch that can help you as a content creator. So yeah, you take the individual subs, add them up in your dashboard, and that's the number that we're looking at. And it changes all over the day. Even if I don't agree with it. Twitch staff mod check. I know, right? Press your French. All right, subs to goal 10. What do we call this? SMB3.
I'm pretty sure she
first
researched
finish?
her ass off for both of those.
Little chat break. First finish. That's like a really weird way to put it, but SMB3. I don't think I've ever gotten past World 6. I don't think I've ever gotten past World 6.
Without using the flutes?
Yeah.
This is easy to get to World 9.
That I ever, first completion.
This guy
First finish,
cheese.
that sounds a little bit weird.
It is World 9, isn't it?
First
Yep.
completion. And then we'll go back to this. I'm
For some reason, I was thinking it was 8.
That will fit.
Unless it is
2,
8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Just put first play, because there are things in it that you have to play. Error. I was trying to be honest.
Complete walkthrough.
I also want a game that I know you are good at the clickbait. What am I doing? Oh, okay. I'm on the floor now.
E.
World 9 is the warp zone, so yeah, World 8
Yeah.
is...
World E?
Those counts. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's,
for Mario Advance.
For e-reader
Where did
cards.
you?
Weird. Wonder what was in it.
Yeah, so whenever I look at my counts and stuff, we were putting the total number up, but because it changes so much, it was like really demoralizing to be like, we're at 300. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mario. We're at 300. Oh, no, we're back down to 220.
I've actually drilled through the entire game before using the Hammer Brothers suit
Because
cheat.
it's reducing mental overhead. Fair.
Laser belch. Laser disease is a terrible epidemic.
Do I want to go to where the thing is? Like, do I want to go to this eyeball? Woo!
Oof.
Can I run around him on this platform?
Oof. Oh, really? Really? From fall damage? That's
To make something even slightly unclear, chat asks a million questions.
that was a booty butt. That was not cool, game.
What kind of questions do they ask?
From fall damage. My goodness.
I don't know if I want to go in there yet. That feels scary. That feels
The
scary.
master of
Oh,
beat.
mummy. Let's see. What else is down here? Let's explore. What's this? Is this a
You
Jordan?
in a Worcestershire sauce video.
I'm in a pool now.
Nani?
Okay.
Okay.
Worcestershire sauce.
What's Bowser has a little basement swimming pool. Nice.
I don't think that's Bowser's castle.